It's a segment you'll see only on ABC 7.
Dr. Michelson tells me the COVID-19 situation in El Paso has been pretty stable. Not much has changed since last week. But he is noticing an issue that's affecting the health of El Pasoans, and it's related to the pandemic. Here's what he had to say this week. How has this past week gone for you?
I'm encouraged by the numbers that I'm seeing. Patients in hospitals remaining stable. Today we're under 400 patients.
Can hospitals handle the current number of patients?
Yes, hospitals are fully capable of handling the current number of patients, which really has not changed very much in El Paso for the last, 5 or 6 weeks.
What should people at home be doing right now?
Although we focus on COVID, we know there's many other diseases, injuries, problems patients have. And I remain concerned that patients are staying home too long. They really need to get themselves to the hospital if they have an unexplained pain, an area of redness, warmth, if they're diabetic and their sugars are not being maintained, if they're also having mental health issues, worries, increases in anxiety.
What's the most eye-opening thing you've seen this week?
One of the most eye-opening things in the last week is how much progress we've made on vaccination. As of this morning, over 110,000 El Pasoans have received at least one dose, and almost 50,000 have had both doses of the vaccine.
What's your prediction for next week?
I'm hoping it'll warm up because, as you know, the snow has delayed shipments of vaccine here to El Paso. We've had to reschedule a number of patients who were due to get a dose of Moderna yesterday and today due to delays in shipments. So I'm really hoping that those shipments arrive and that we can get caught up on continuing our vaccination efforts.
What is giving you hope at this time?
We've learned this past week that we'll be getting even more vaccine. The suppliers have committed to increasing the number of doses being shipped across the United States. And I think we're getting close to Johnson & Johnson's vaccine going through the FDA process and hopefully getting emergency use authorization within the next 2 weeks.
What's your message to the borderland?
Wash your hands, practice social distancing. Let's avoid spreading COVID as we continue to vaccinate our population.
And if you missed any of these segments, you can always go to our website, kvia.com, and search Check-In. Mauricio Casillas, ABC 7.